The Jupiter gesture is outwardly seen very simple. You have one hand and it's the left one. It's important to use the left one. I will tell you another time. And it forms a sort of center point. And the right hand just circles vertically around the center point. Below, it moves towards you. Above, it moves forward. And you try to make it as round as possible. Try that the left hand is not just forming a fist, that you have the quality of shelter and warmth in it, so it's open. You invite things to come, you encompass them, you form a complete shelter around it, but it's still a space in it, yeah, where things can live. And the other arm, which circles, it's in a way not just on a fixed pattern, but it listens to its center. It circles there, but with always the connection to it. It's speaking with it. Who is listening to whom? Who is receiving what? Can the inner of my fist feel or accompany what is happening outside? So that this is not a wrapping in, but what happens here in a way, yeah, is smelled in here. And it's still close to the O gesture, because the left arm, if you look at it, it forms half an O. Yeah, not just the hands, but the left arm. And the circle also has this O quality, at least in this, yeah, in a symbolic way in the beginning. Yeah, just a round circle. And now, if you want to bring it, to connect it with the bodily experience, then you combine it, yeah, with the elasticity of your body and even with walking. Because Jupiter, in a way, it's important that we realize that we cannot enter the earth physically. Yeah? We cannot push ourselves into the earth. When I really hit the earth, I push myself away from it. I can only enter the world, the earth, with my feelings through letting go. And it's actually the Jupiter forces, yeah, the network of the fine, the tissue of the ether qualities of which allow our feelings to sink down. And when we now do this movement of Jupiter, you can start where you want. Then it's this circling around. But in a way, you have an upper part. And in front, you somehow meet a sort of surface. And you can have the feeling, now I enter into something lower underneath. And that you can allow your body to feel it and even go with it. It rises, and here you do a circle above the earth, and then you must let go a little bit, and then Jupiter leads you half a circle under the earth. And just try to feel this transition here, and now a completely new world begins. You cannot just circle. You get born into this world and you move in this world. You get born into that world. And again, let go and breathe. And I hope you have seen that I allowed my body just to breathe with it. And now, put one step a little bit forward and backwards, what we already did, because that makes us elastic more. But now, try to let your step go along with it. So maybe we start in front, and then we go into this underworld with open ears. And when we come up, the hands take the leg along and place it in front. And then again, when we go in the deeper sections of our being, we just follow it a little bit, and then being up here allows us to step. Depth and step, moving. And try that what you feel in your hands actually is the leg moving. It's not that you make a step, but you make half a bow up there, and that takes the foot along. It's embedded in this movement. So have a dialogue between up here and there. And then when you speak about depth, and then you say, okay, now I have understood you. It's not like this. It's always something behind. Yeah? You've never arrived. As soon as you say, now I know how you are not in the depth anymore. And to feel this, that behind something else is hidden, we do this lower movement 3 times. So we are in front. That's not the basic Jupiter movement, but that's what Jupiter wants to lead us to, is that we let go, the first one, and we really go through the depth. We arrive at the surface, but then we go back, but even a little bit deeper. Yes, and the third path again. I go even a little bit deeper. Yes, I really know I'm in. And then I make my step forward. One bow. And then I practice to sink deeper into what I have discovered. And then I sink even deeper into this. And then with them I go along. And do it slowly. In a way that time becomes the quality of, it opens up. And then just stand, breathe, be an ordinary human being, not a Jupiter being anymore. Oh, you were a human being all the time, but just normal as you are. Great. Just breathe, relax, sit down for a minute or 2. What comes into your, or in front of your inner eye first? How do you feel your upper body? How your legs? What's the relationship? what qualities of warmth do you experience now? Or would you say, oh, there isn't that much warmth around? Both is possible. Because not so hot is also warm, huh? And where do you feel light in your body? Weightlessness. And where do you experience more weight?